Never thirsty. Never thirsty.
You know, I just want to like interject for 1 second. So as far as your dad goes, and we'll move off of that in a second here, but obviously, you know, it's probably people always want to talk to you about this, but this is our first time talking, so man,
all good. Love is love.
Shoot my shot. You know, I think that the thing that made me aware of your dad, which this might be interesting to you or not, like I obviously looking back and reflecting, he's part of the music of all these big pop culture things that like at this age I wasn't paying attention who's doing the music for this and that, right? Like obviously now I know, but as a kid, the first time I remember seeing his name and being like, who's that guy, was on this movie called The Show, which was a documentary where, you know, with Biggie and everybody in there. And I remember seeing his name and I just loved the music in that movie. And I remember getting the soundtrack and like that's sort of what put me on to him. Do you remember that movie?
I tell you, I was at that point, I was such a scouring, avid, scholastic hip hop searcher that I had already heard about the movie. I remember it like it was yesterday. I'm in my bedroom. My mom's like, Chris, she's downstairs, come here. I come down and I look from the top of the steps. It's like a video in my head. She's like, I just got this tape of this movie your dad might be doing. It's called The Show. Before she said, oh, I was took the tape and ran through it in my VHS and watched it 900 days. Please, Dad, you got to do this movie. I don't care if they ain't paying. They paid him, but I'm just saying, like, please do it. And but what I happen to have somewhere, allegedly on VHS somewhere, is some outtakes that did not make the movie because certain things were said by certain individuals about certain people that probably would not be best on the big screen, if you know what I'm talking about.
Really?
I'm not really gonna like personally say that. And perhaps an individual in the movie, perhaps allegedly, may have thrown a microphone into the crowd in response to a lackluster performance. Now, you could watch the movie yourself and see whose performance was lackluster because we know who it wasn't. You know what I mean? But yeah, I got some stuff on that one.
Wait, who's in the show?
It wasn't Wu-Tang Clan. The crowd loved them. I'll tell you that. But yeah, somebody in that movie was not. The crowd wasn't loving him, and they was throwing tapes, and he threw the crowd. I have the footage, you know, whatever. That's on all VHS. Allegedly.
There was another one that there was like after the show came out and was really popular. There was like another one like
Rhyme and Reason,
but it wasn't as good. But it was still good.
Yeah, Rhyme and Reason was a vibe. It has some stuff in it. The thing with Rhyme and Reason was it was too cut up into too many different people and too many little bits, whereas the show gave you more of like maybe 8 artists.
Which is the one that showed like Wu-Tang like getting in arguments on the train. That was the show, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
you could be outside playing ball all day. Yo, shut up, man. Don't nobody want to hear that stuff.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best.
Never thirsty.